Let's not forget how real it gets. It gets real like really quick. I'll show you what real really is. Come on, slick, I'm real as shit. All my sins have thick in my skin. All my lies have sick in my kin. All this jail got me missing my kids. Bet I won't do this again. All this life is with its lessons.
All right. This is RiiL TalK on RiiL LiiFE Productions. My name is Mark. I'm going to give you a brief overview of the brand, and then I'm going to tell you a little about myself. RiiL LiiFE, this is our introduction video to all social media platforms. There's 2 lowercase i's in each word. Each one of those i's represents a candle. One to light my way to you, the other to light your way to me. So, like I said, my name is Mark. I was born in East Baltimore, Northeast to be exact. Spent all the way up through middle school there. Moved to Southeast Baltimore, up the hill, Highlandtown, all through there. Life hasn't been easy. It's been a rough road. I've been a lot of things in my 40 plus years on this planet. And we're going to cover a lot of that in RiiL TalK. RiiL LiiFE Productions is going to be a series of channels. Everything real, everything honest, everything uncut. I didn't create this channel to shine a bright light on myself or put myself in anybody's good graces. I started this channel because my story and the things I've been through are relatable, and I know it can help a lot of people in their life to know that they're not alone. I know this isn't going to be a inspirational channel. This isn't going to be a religious channel. This isn't going to be a prison channel. This is going to be my life channel. This is going to be everything that you've never heard. This is going to be everything that you should hear. And these are the things that people need to understand, that they're not the only ones going through it. A lot of people, especially when it comes to topics like criminality, addiction, mental health, parenting, relationships, people will feel like they're the only one experiencing certain experiences. And it's not the case. 8 billion people on the planet, we have more in common than we realize. There's so much division going on in the world, especially in America, and what is promoted to us daily, that somebody has to fight back against that. Somebody needs to start bridging gaps, because the further we get apart from each other, the harder it's going to be to get back. And I appreciate everybody that's been there for me. I appreciate every struggle I ever went through, because it gave me a mentality that may help somebody else along the line. Like, maybe I went through it so you don't have to. Maybe I went through it so you understand you ain't walking that path by yourself. I'm going to cover a lot of different things. Some of them are going to be uncomfortable. I'm going to talk about my addiction. I'm going to talk about my failures as a parent. I'm going to talk about things that some people may not even want me to talk about, but I'm not going to say their name. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. I'm only speaking from Mark's perspective. That's it. That's all I can do. So, I was raised by my grandparents. My parents were both addicts. They both died as addicts. One from opiates and one from cocaine. I was blessed enough to have 2 good grandparents. But unfortunately for them, I had some genes in my body and some mental health issues coming from my parents that I didn't know how to handle. And they honestly didn't know how to handle me. And I think that played a big part in the struggles I went through all my years. Like, it's not new. So I experienced a lot of trouble in and out of jails and prisons since I was 12 years old. Caught my first charge. I'm not going to make this a prison channel. Any prison-related topics, short of touching on it, anything in depth, I'm going to do over at my friend's channel, my homeboy, good brother, Eric Foss. So check him out on all social media. Standing on Business with Eric Foss. Solid brother. I ain't got nothing I could take away from that man. I am the father of 6 children by 5 women. As irresponsible as that was, I couldn't be happier with the caliber of children that were raised. Thank God they had good mothers, because they certainly didn't get a lot of that from me. I will touch on some stories about them and how it led to where I'm at now. In 2008, I had an injury to my right hand, crushed my right hand. I ended up with an opiate addiction, which led to 11 years of really bad decision making. Wasn't always glamorous. It was everything that everybody tells you addiction is, and those stories will be covered here as well. What brought me to this social media thing is I've done construction my whole life, and I'm getting older, man. Like, if you noticed, I have these copper bands on my arms. I have severe nerve damage in both of my arms, and I can't take opiates. I can't take any pain pills, so I'm looking for holistic ways and natural ways to deal with the pain. I eat up to 7,500 milligrams of ibuprofen a day, so that's terrible for your liver. Last time I was in the ER for a physical injury, like, they made me take a 5 milligram oxycodone because of my platelets being low from all the ibuprofen I was eating. It's crazy. So with this, I'm like, man, I gotta figure out something else to do where I'm not beating my body up as much. And this seemed like a good place to come, share my story, relate with y'all, tell you the things that I've been through, so that'll help you not go through them. It may or may not work. This is my first attempt at speaking in front of a camera. I've hit stop. I planned on doing this in one take. That ain't happening at all. So now I gotta learn to edit this too. So this is gonna be a growth and progression thing for me. You're gonna see changes through the channel. I'm never gonna make this thing no big production. It's not gonna happen. Not for RiiL TalK. Like any other channel on RiiL LiiFE, that may get more production. But when it comes to me and you talking, nah, I'm not doing none of that. You're gonna get what you get from me. And that's gonna be the truth. Honest. Uncut. Like, I'm not playing no games with this thing right here. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and tap out right now on this video, because I have a whole nother one I want to release today. But I'm gonna give editing this a crack, see how it goes, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. This what it is, that's what it was, this what it be like.
Opportunity's knocking, let's get it poppin'. Keep it moving, I ain't stopping. You can watch them, keep on watching. For me, failure's not an option. Success is mandatory for me, that's it, that's all, it's the end of the story.